Shout out to the 5150, Corey Holcomb, Marcus, Craig Fax, and Darlene OG Ortiz. Last but not least, they reacted to a video today that I think this nigga did. I ain't gonna lie, I think he did it. So let me play the clip and we gonna go right into what y'all think.
Got it. Hey, can you play that video? Just bear with me. Give me about the 3 minutes. You got the value?
Very sad because apparently
Yeah, because I can't.
You gonna start it over?
my oldest daughter had to take a DNA test for school just to figure out ancestry. During the DNA test, she came to me very sad because apparently me and her were not related. I was like, huh? When
Can
she
you
told me
imagine
this,
going
I
somewhere
had
your
to keep
daughter
a
ain't
straight
even-
face because
Man.
the immediate shock was just wild. Then I decided to go with her to get a paternity test done. When we got the paternity test done, it was also concluded that I was not her father. At this point, I was shocked. I've had 4 kids with my wife, and she was the oldest, and I needed to see how far this rabbit hole went. I told her to not let her mother know that we know this information, and then I went to my next oldest child. Not mine. Went below that. Not mine. And then I decided to stop there because the youngest child is so young that this may directly affect them. And they don't really understand what's going on anyway. So I didn't even want to go into that rabbit hole. But when I got the information, I immediately was like, let me go talk to my wife about this. So
Let me stop it right there. How dumb you gotta be to look at a child and you know it don't look like you. If you know it don't look like you, why in the world are you how do you not question it?
like always, she didn't take responsibility or any type of accountability.
Look like you or anybody in the family.
She said, how are you going to believe your wife over these tests? I was like, what? Are you serious? Are you like, for real? Like, is this really where you gonna go with this? Then she starts crying profusely and saying it was only one time. I didn't even do it. I was like, it was only one time. Hey, and then I showed her that each one of the children aren't mine, with the exception of the youngest, as so I think. That's when it dawned on me that it was one time, multiple times, and then when we looked, each one of the children had different baby fathers, and somehow that made it even worse, because it wasn't just one person you was cheating on me with. This is a habitual thing with multiple different people that you probably don't know about, and I'm taking care of their kids. They're my kids. They're my kids. I've raised each and every one of them from a super young age, and they stood by me through this whole situation. But to think that she's not who she said she was, because up into that situation, I thought we had a great marriage. I thought we had a great life. I thought everything was going good. I thought that we were building together and already have built together. She is a stay-at-home mom that works on things that she wants to do. She takes care of the kids. She cooks. She cleans. She does everything that's needed inside of the relationship with me. Yet she didn't tell me that she wanted to go outside of the marriage. She didn't tell me that she wanted to do anything. Anyway, after finding out the information and getting her side of the story, I let her know I would need a couple of space. So I had rented a hotel for a couple of days, and I stayed in it. I stayed away. It was all right. It was good, but I really missed my kids, and I wanted to see them. So after a couple of days, I was back inside of the house, but I'm not even gonna lie, I didn't say anything to my wife. I didn't speak to her. She would try to talk to me and I would look away. I would take care of the kids. I would grab the kids, take them to the mall, do different things with them, and everything was I was just trying to figure things out.
Watch
I was
this.
just trying to see how I could make our relationship work, or see if I need to separate and just take the kids myself. Like, I didn't know what to do.
Take
if
the
I had
kids
any,
yourself.
like,
They're
legal
not your
rights to
kids.
these individuals. Yeah, my name's on the birth certificate, but I'm not biologically theirs. I just wanted to figure things out, but I didn't even get that chance, because 6 days ago she decided, other than taking any type of responsibility, to have a hangout session with the chandelier.
She hung herself.
She killed herself.
And
A hangout section with the chandelier. You made a joke about it? And if you look on his face, I don't think you see any like remorse or like any like sadness or.
I'm so happy I have my kids, because
I was about to say.
I just don't know what I would like. It's just baffling to me because the whole time, even with evidence, you just kept denying and denying and denying and denying. And I don't know if I did something wrong. I don't know if I was never supposed to know in the first place. I don't know what's going to happen, but I know I didn't want this to happen. I didn't want to not have my kids not to have their mother.
Is this real? Is it real?
All right, we back.
That's
There's a lot of motherfuckers talking about it ain't real or whatever. But look, check this out.
That's some crazy shit. I think he did it.
That's what I'm saying. Let's just check out the scenario. I gotta start with Marcus. Cause I really want motherfuckers to get off and say what they want to say. If you lived it, well, Marcus, you can't have kids. Maybe I shouldn't even.
That's probably what happened with him. She found out he couldn't have kids, so she just had to borrow another nigga's
Oh,
car.
but you don't play around. But you don't play with somebody and let them think
Hey, man, she
You sure
that
don't.
he's a father.
I want to ask you too, D, but go ahead, Mark.
Look, man, go on get them kids back to the rightful owners, nigga. That
Right.
ain't your kids, man.
The one that's hanging. Never mind.
No, they're too grown with him.
You'll never
They grew
find
up
out.
with him.
Look, did she say that she found out they was all different?
Yeah, but
Different
they're older
niggas.
ones.
Get
Yeah.
them kids to them, man. Now
They
you can
don't know
start
those
over,
people.
dog.
That's silly. They don't know those people.
Marcus, you know by you not having kids, this story, you can't really relate to it. Like, you
I
can't.
can, because they ain't his.
Right, but you just don't give back biologically.
That's good.
Biologically, they're
Okay,
not his.
Darlene, so look, can you give some of what's on your mind about this story? Like, what do you think? Because if you don't say nothing about the woman, I'm going to be mad at you.
No, I just said you don't play around with. These are people's lives, not just the guy, but the children. No, you don't play around like that with their lives and lie and tell them that's their dad and then tell him that that's his children. Those are his children. No, completely wrong. But I think a lot of people, you're gonna hear, if this is true, if true or not, you're gonna hear a lot of these kind of stories because with all these DNA that can be easily checked, you're gonna find out that there's some,
You want to go, Craig?
There's some messed up
You
people.
know a bitch ain't shit when her baby daddy that she lives with can say, I thought I was a father 3 times.
That's
I
crazy.
Thought I was.
That is crazy.
I thought I was a father, nigga. He killed the bitch. What he's not saying is he strung her up on that chandelier, and he kicked the chair from up under that bitch, and you murdered the bitch. He had to, cause I probably,
She should have said, them ain't my kids neither, nigga. I don't know what's going on.
Because why would he just not DNA test the last child? That's he probably killed her by the time he got to the third
It's
child.
possible
When
they
he found out the first 3 wasn't his, you know what I'm saying?
He just
It's possible.
didn't
It's
want to do
possible they wasn't hers neither. The hospitals probably switched the babies. You know they be doing fucked up shit in the hospital sometimes.
Well, let me give you some
Yeah.
information that a lot of people, I think, don't want to accept. Let me say that again. I want to give y'all some information that I think a lot of people don't want to accept. This is the truth. Nothing on this planet is more scandalous than a bitch. A bitch will tell you a child is yours and it ain't yours. And then when people find out, they'll take up for the bitch. A bitch will watch a man get a job and start from rock bottom, build a house, take the house from him by delivering
Free agent babies.
him to the people that made it hard for both of y'all. Nothing on this planet is more scandalous than a bitch.
He's trying
Well,
to
and that-
dangle.
The only thing more scandalous than a bitch is a bitch walking up in the name of a woman.
And in this case, of course, that's one of the oldest sayings in the book.
Corey rocking that watermelon heist outfit.
What
Mom-
could be worse than a bitch?
I didn't say that. I'm saying that in this type of situation, when the woman gives birth to a baby, yeah, that mama's baby, papa's maybe. So
She didn't destroy some other generation. That bitch destroyed her generation.
Yeah, she killed herself.
She took the easy way out, if she really did hang herself. That's the easy way out, bitch.
that is
You ain't got to face it.
that's terrible.
But them
If
people
it's true.
alive them kids have to resist saying, "You ain't my daddy, motherfucker."
I don't think that. I mean, if he's raising
And he
her
got to
older
resist,
now-
hang yourself like your mama did, little motherfucker.
You know, you my bad, you spoke about the only thing worse is a woman showing up for another on the behalf of another woman. To me, lesbianism is really just a woman that's too much of a coward to kill herself. So she become a lesbian because she's trying to build up the courage to die. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause
What? What the fuck is Craig talking about?
what's the purpose to me of two women being with each other if they can't multiply or do anything fruitful? That's probably some old way of thinking, but I don't see the.
Cool. Craig. Nothing bad comes from a woman being with a woman. Everything bad comes from a man being with a man.
I don't see the logic in it.
Man.
Well, I tell you this, eating pussy is a joy, even though you can get sick from it.
Right.
Yeah, they say it comes
It's some
back.
savage shit. But these bitches want to
Nah, homie was a blind simp.
eat some pussy too. They can't be my girl, but I can hang with a bitch who eat pussy. I just can't keep a bitch who eat pussy.
Really.
I can't keep you. If you got that urge to eat pussy, you gonna always
PTSD and depression.
eat pussy.
Hey, that's real shit.
Cut his mic
You gotta
off.
get a selfish bitch that only used to let the
Talking
bitches
about
eat her out.
Craig.
This bitch was called. She was like level 5 narcissist because this bitch was
It
like,
really
"Oh,
was.
let's do it. This a
Level
lie.
5?
The test lied. Then
Well,
she was
like-
like, y'all figure this shit out.
like-
Hey man, some niggas said I'm dressed like a scarecrow.
They always think I'm hurt, nigga.
That
Y'all
throat
think
cancer
they-
This is
sauce.
beyond narcissism.
That bitch
This
narcissist
is-
to death, nigga. She
this
said,
some
y'all
inner-
figure that shit out, nigga. That's cold, boy.
No,
Yeah,
it's
this
just a
some
bitch
inner-
who motherfucking got to have it.
Yeah.
Dude, first of all, the way dude talk and carry himself, it wasn't really masculine.
Yeah.
He was just a good dude who took care of the kid. But he ain't no man like, bitch, be quiet before I beat your ass in front of these kids.
Yeah. Yeah.
You have to say shit like that in order to motherfucking make a woman understand and the kids understand. This is the leader. Don't play with this motherfucker. He show us love. He go out. He get money. He take care of the house. But if you cross him, he'll beat the shit out of somebody in this house. That's a real man. If you ain't
That's
never
a
hit
real-
your girl, I'm here to tell you,
Thanks,
your
Steve.
family is
Wow.
missing out.
That's a real man that beat a bitch ass. That is crazy. So I said wholesome. Oh my god. That's why I said facts. Ain't no way. I ain't no way.
It's in the yard.
Who's in it?
Steve H.
Steve H. Thanks for the yard,
Hey,
brother.
man,
We
I
need
like
that
it,
Oh,
motherfucker.
thank you, Steve Harvey. No,
Corey Freeman.
Steve Harvey was on that motherfucking interview, dog, and they've been showing it a little bit.
All right, that's it. By the way, let me know what y'all think of that shit. I think he did that. Ain't no way he just told that story with a straight face and then made a joke about about her hanging. Nah, dog, you did that. You need to go get your eyes checked. You need to go find some game. I ain't talking about talking game. I'm talking about the baby game. Cause what she did, she ran game on you. And you had no clue what was going on. She ran that it's your baby game. And you had no game on the baby. You didn't think to run the DNA? How do y'all have kids and not run the DNA? Does it cost that much to run DNA tests? I don't know. If it costs that much, why are you having kids in the first place? I think you should already have money set aside for the DNA test, a bunch of Pampers, a bunch of baby food, baby clothes, and all that. I don't think you should expect stuff like that in a baby shower. But that's just me. I think you should already have the money set aside for all these things. But I'm gonna catch y'all in the next video. Peace.